The word devotional means to take a break, to step away from the day-to-day of everyday life and to focus on a spiritual matter for a little while. And I love devotionals because of that. I love the very idea of having a practice of our own where we step away from the hustle and the bustle of life and we are connected in our spiritual practice. And that's what my message today is going to be about. How do we stay present with Spirit? How do we stay present and aligned to our faith? How do we go about trusting that the very best thing is happening? And indeed, can we or do we do that? One of the measures that I use to see if I am or if I am not, how close or how far away from my faith, from God, do I feel, is I think and I pay attention to what I'm thinking about. And if my thoughts are deep in the past or way too far in the future, I know that I'm not aligned and I'm not at center and I'm not in faith. And very likely I'm not trusting God. And one of the ways that I have practiced over many years to get better at doing this, and it's like a muscle, like any of our muscles, the more we work it, the stronger it gets. It's to breathe. I know it's so simple. We do it without thinking every moment of every day, but when and how often do we actually breathe? And so I hope and I invite you to breathe with me right here, right now, as we are in devotional, as we are taking a moment for spiritual evaluation. And when I breathe in through my nose really, really deeply as possible. And join me now, even if it feels funny, I promise it'll feel so great. And I hold it at the top for as long as I can. And I release. And I do it again. And isn't it just wonderful when you can refocus your energy back into your body, realign to God, realign to Spirit. Really feel that all the tension and the stress of the past and the future and the crazy of the day just melting away just for a moment. Do you know, we don't have to, this doesn't have to be an hour-long practice. Do you know, we don't, prayer and all of our thoughts can be prayer if they're present, because God is with us right here and right now. God is not over there anymore. He used to be. In those moments he was. And he's not over there. He's right here, right now. And it's in that we can trust that the very best thing is always happening. When we're right here, right now, we can find our peace. We can find faith. We can find connection. We can find hope. We can find anything that we need in any moment, right here, right now, because we know that we're okay. And when we connect with God and we connect with Spirit, we know it's just this wonderful warmth that washes over us, and we know that everything is unfolding perfectly, that we don't have to worry, that we don't have to plot and coulda, shoulda, woulda, worrying about the past and what will be, because we have faith. Matthew 6:34 says, "Therefore do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own trouble." Will you pray with me? Dear God, thank you so much for being in our hearts and in our minds, for giving us all of the tools that we need to connect with you as often as possible. Lord, please guide and allow all of the listeners here today and all of the church family to always be in connection with you, to always, as often as possible, be with you, to feel your love and to feel your guidance, to know that they can trust that the very best thing is always unfolding exactly to your plan. That we are all okay right here, right now. And just, God, please help us come back to these present moments so that we can feel you as close to us as possible. Thank you for everything. Amen. I hope that you have a really great day.